This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. And the Badgers will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Gets it out fast. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Badgers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on, so they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And that is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw. It's Milrow. Buys a little extra time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Pulls it in. It's Bernard. And tackled there by the defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
A first down for the offense. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Gonna run it. It's Malusi. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
To the air, it's Van Dyke. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Creates a little room. He's loose. The 10. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama. He is headed to the the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Using his legs, it's Malusi. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Here on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Van Dyke. They're trying to get to it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And now on third down after that last run. Fast motion from the offense. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checking off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 30. Obliterates him, still on the move. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Badgers are in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's White. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Touchdown, Badgers! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in, it's long. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch. Looking for a gap. It's Young.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Power football with the run. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll throw it on first down. The short hands, it's long. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And here comes the offense on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Getting some heat. Slips a tackle. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Great job with the score. And listen, point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on second and long from the 8. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. Throwing right. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. Looking for space. It's Young. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in the position to win.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This kicker has missed his only attempt and desperately needs this one for the game. And it's no good. He missed it. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied. looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
Well, this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Takes the handoff. It's Malusi. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Loses 3. Coming up, 4th down.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. Coming at it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime just an